After receiving a small tour of Black Mesa East from Judith Mossman in Half-Life 2, you meet Eli in his lab proper,
Oh, here's Eli now.
conversing with him until Alex arrives. Here's how this was planned to go in the 2003 beta build.
Oh, here's Eli now. Eli, look who I found in the airlock.
I heard. Gordon Freeman. Let me get a look at you. My God, you haven't changed one iota, man. I've been saying all along, Gordon will come when the time is right.
I didn't doubt you for a minute, Eli.
Well, come in. You'll feel right at home here. It's Black Mesa writ small. I still recall the first day you joined our team at Black Mesa. Dr. Shiny Penny in your clean white lab coat. And look at you now.
The dress code has relaxed a bit, hasn't it?
Well, we've come by some hard roads, haven't we? I count myself lucky to be here at all. Damn few of us escaped Black Mesa. Damn few.
Eli.
What's important is that we survived. And I've got my daughter with me.
It's going to make a huge difference having Gordon's help.
Right you are. We'll get you out of that hazard suit and back into your lab coat where you belong.
I'll see what I can dig up. Are you two all right for now?
We'll be fine.
Sure. Dr. Freeman, it's been a real honor. I'm looking forward to working together.
Fine scientist, Judith. She would have been at Black Mesa if our budget hadn't been so tight. But you edged her out in light of your work at Innsbruck. It could have been her in the test chamber that day. I don't like to dwell on those days. Pointless. Only thing we can do is press on, try to repair the damage. Here now, this is our teleport. Still trying to figure out exactly what went wrong there.
Dad?
In Half-Life 2, after clearing the roof of the Nexus, you'll go across a Combine bridge and head back to ground level, and then eventually underground. Originally, in 2003 you were to journey across this Combine bridge to another route before eventually coming to the E3 Striders demo. A road off in the distance and out of bounds would have connected this rooftop map with the E3 map even more. In Half-Life Alyx, you can find fire alarms in the apartment buildings you go into. Since the buildings are older, so are the alarms. As such, they are large metal bells that are supposed to be hit with automatic hammers to generate the alarm sound. While a hammer isn't visible, you can definitely see the bell in this example. Embossed on the front of the bell is a place name, Lawrence, Massachusetts. Lawrence is a city north of Boston, close to the New Hampshire border. It's likely this came from the unknown reference Valve used for this type of fire alarm. Interestingly, the text is solely done through the normal texture, leaving the color texture without any text whatsoever. This means the embossed text can actually cast its own shadows on the fire alarm prop. When you get to the Nexus during the uprising in Half-Life 2, you'll be confronted with a Combine mortar on its roof.
We'll have to get in that building to open the gate. Even then, the suppression device will, suppress anyone coming through unless we shut it down.
In the streets, you'll be harassed by it. After working your way through the Nexus itself and up to the building's roof, you'll get to see it up close.
Bank roof mortar. By the time we'd built the level track up to this point, it was obvious that it'd be fun for the player to get to use the mortar. I suppose that's the type of thing that should have occurred to us earlier. Do you think anyone will want to launch the explosives into the sky and have them drop down onto the bad guys? Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, players have spent all this time on the receiving end of it, so it would have been a nice reward to get to serve the Combine some of their own medicine. But as soon as we started to think about it, we realized how much work there'd be. Which, to be fair, is a thought you have every single day when you set out to make a video game. The mortar would need animations and effects now that the player is next to it, and there'd be a fair bit of work to implement a nice escalation of enemies down in the plaza to use it on. But even more fundamentally, we had no interface for a weapon this unique. How would players aim and fire it? It's hard to feel good about spending lots of time on a single moment in the game, so we decided our efforts were better spent elsewhere and moved on. Sorry. Perhaps we'll solve the design conundrum of the mortar in a future installment of the Half-Life series.
At the beginning of the level composer in Halo 4, the room is a mess from the Lich crash. Among some of the debris and intact portions of Ivanov Station is this miniaturized slipspace portal. Slipspace portals being the main form of FTL travel in the Halo universe. If you jump into this portal, you'll instantly die. In both the regular and uncorrected versions of Half-Life 2 Raising the Bar, there is some concept work for the player factions of the game. The drawings were created by Moby Frank for the Navy SEALs, and the Phoenix Connection. There's also some concept model work for the Arctic Avengers. At the beginning of 2008, Valve would host an internal game fair to try and generate new ideas for games, including a potential sequel to Portal 2. A demo called F-Stop would be showcased and caught the attention of those who saw it. The concepts of this demo would eventually be expanded and become the first attempt to create Portal 2. Here's some concept art from when this was expanded into Portal 2. Everything seen and discussed here comes from the final hours of Portal 2. A lot of the ideas visualized or discussed here would eventually become part of Retail Portal 2. The idea and some of the design of the relaxation vault comes from this work. Cave Johnson himself was also first created from this effort. As part of the passing DLC for Left 4 Dead 2, new voice lines were recorded for the survivors to be used in community maps. A bunch of these lines are related to Team Fortress 2. Based on Nick's file names, it's specifically for a port of the payload map Badwater Basin.
We have to push what? We have to push what?
What in the hell is that?
A bomb? Come on, guys, push that thing! Gotta get on that cart!
The hell is that? A bomb? Come on, push! Push the cart! Hey, push that cart! Dude, this is just like Team Fortress 2!
Push the cart. Would you push the cart? We have to move that cart.